Have you ever noticed that the aches in your knees, the difficulty standing up after sitting for a long time, or the faint creaking sounds in your joints with even the slightest movement seem to be happening more and more frequently? These are not merely signs of aging, but rather the quiet voice of your skeletal system, whispering that the calcium levels in your body are gradually depleting with the passing years. If you have crossed the threshold of 60, or if you are beginning to feel that your bones and joints are no longer as steady as before, then today's video is a gentle gift for you on your journey to preserving bone and joint health. After turning 60, the body no longer absorbs and metabolizes calcium as effectively as it did in the youthful years. Even with a well-balanced diet, the actual amount of calcium absorbed into the bones decreases over time, while the silent process of bone loss continues day after day. Risks such as osteoporosis, fractures, or spinal compression quietly begin to lurk, stemming from these seemingly invisible deteriorations. However, fortunately, nature has graciously gifted us with foods that are very familiar and easily accessible in our daily meals. By making the right choices and consistently incorporating them into your diet, you can completely help strengthen your bones, minimize the risks of bone aging, and maintain flexibility and strength for many years to come. Especially at the end of today's video, I will also reveal one type of food that many people eat every day without fully realizing its golden benefit in calcium supplementation. A small secret that few people over 60 pay attention to. 1. Milk. The pure source of calcium that nourishes strong bones. Do you still remember those early winter mornings when a warm glass of milk in your hand seemed to warm your entire palm and spread comfort to each heartbeat? That image has always been a symbol of gentle nourishment. And indeed, milk has long been one of the richest and most easily absorbed natural sources of calcium for the body. After the age of 60, the body's ability to digest and absorb calcium declines, making bones gradually more fragile and prone to fractures than before. Having milk daily is like adding an extra layer of sturdy armor to protect each joint that has tirelessly supported us through life's long journey. In a 250 ml glass of milk, there are approximately 300 milligrams of calcium, nearly one-third of the daily requirement. In addition, milk also provides vitamin D, magnesium, and protein, which help enhance the absorption and fixation of calcium into the bones more effectively. When calcium is fully transported to the skeletal structure, the nervous system operates smoothly, the heartbeat remains stable, muscles become more flexible, and every step stays firm even beyond 60. Perhaps you've experienced moments of slight unsteadiness when standing up, or heard your knees make faint cracking sounds while climbing stairs. Those are subtle calls from your bones signaling their need for more nourishment. In truth, simply maintaining the habit of drinking 1 to 2 warm glasses of milk each day is like offering your body a comforting embrace, gently nurturing each vertebra and joint. Because at any age, steadiness begins with such simple things. And if you don't enjoy milk, don't worry. Nature still offers many other precious gifts. We, like a tiny fish from the deep sea, carrying valuable minerals to support aging bones. 2. Sardines. A small gift from the blue ocean. How many times have you opened a small can of sardines, enjoyed the tender, rich flesh, without realizing that you were actually strengthening your bones? Sardines are among the rare foods that allow us to eat the entire bone, where a highly concentrated and valuable source of calcium resides. After the age of 60, what matters most is easy absorption, and calcium from sardine bones naturally fulfills that requirement. With just 100 grains of sardines, you receive about 325 milliliters of calcium, equivalent to a glass of milk. Moreover, sardines provide a rich amount of vitamin D, helping the body metabolize calcium more efficiently, while also offering omega-3 fatty acids that help reduce joint inflammation and prevent bone and joint degeneration. Common issues among the elderly. Perhaps you've taken gentle walks, only to hear your knees make subtle creaking sounds, like quiet reminders. That is your skeletal system asking for more strength from nutrient-rich gifts like sardines. By simply maintaining the habit of eating sardines 1 to 2 times a week, you are silently fortifying the solid foundation of your bones. Sometimes, the simplest things bring about the most lasting effects for our health. And while the ocean has offered us the gift of sardines, the green gardens around our homes also conceal gentle, nourishing foods that support resilient bones. 3. Broccoli. Gentle support from nature's lush. Green, perhaps broccoli, has long been a familiar dish in your family meals. However, few realize that within each vibrant green floret lies an essential nutrient source for bones gradually wearing down with age. In addition to fiber and vitamins, broccoli provides a modest yet easily absorbed amount of calcium, along with vitamin K, a crucial factor in binding calcium into bone structures. In 100 grams of broccoli, there are about 47 milliliters of calcium. But what makes it truly special lies in its ability to support bone formation through the activation of osteocalcin, a protein that securely binds calcium to bone tissue. Have you ever experienced dull lower back pain after standing for a long time? That is an early sign that your bones are no longer as well supported as before. Adding a small bowl of broccoli to your daily meals not only enriches your palate, but also offers a gentle, quiet, and steady reassurance to your skeletal frame. And then, after broccoli has done its part, there is another tender dish, often a beloved companion of vegetarian meals, that quietly continues to supply calcium to aging bones. 4. Tofu. The gentle block that cradles. Each vertebra you are probably familiar with warm bowls of soup, with a few soft pieces of tofu gently floating on top. Behind that simplicity lies a wonderful source of calcium for those who have crossed the age of 60. Tofu is made from soybeans, a plant especially rich in isoflavones, nutrients that help slow bone loss, particularly in postmenopausal women when estrogen levels decline sharply. Each 100 g of tofu contains between 120 and 350 milligrams of calcium, depending on the processing method. In addition, the isoflavones in soy not only protect the bones, but also help balance hormones, support circulation, and soothe the nervous system. Have you ever turned over in bed in the middle of the night and felt a dull ache in your back or slight stiffness in your neck? That is your skeletal system's gentle reminder that it's time for a little more support from soft foods like tofu. Maintaining the habit of including tofu regularly in your weekly meals is like whispering to your bones, "Don't worry, I am still here with you." 5. Almonds. Tiny nuts that strengthen every bone. Have you ever, in the late afternoon, picked up a few crunchy almonds and enjoyed their rich, nutty flavor dancing on your tongue? Behind that simple appearance, almonds quietly nourish your bones day by day, like tiny bricks contributing to the sturdy house of health in your golden years. Although not as rich in calcium as milk or sardines, a mere 30 grams of almonds, just about a handful, provides nearly 75 milliliters of calcium, along with magnesium, phosphorus, and plant protein essential for bone tissue regeneration. Even more importantly, the magnesium in almonds helps transport and fix calcium into the bone structure, making the bones stronger and more resilient. There may be mornings when you wake up with slightly numb hands or feel unsteady after standing for a while. That's when your bones and nerves are quietly sending out a call for help. Fortunately, just one small habit, eating a few almonds each day as a healthy snack, is already quietly supplying your skeletal system with precious nutrients. Like tiny seeds firmly rooted in the earth, almonds quietly strengthen your vertebrae and knee joints, accompanying you through the years to come. And then, if you love green leafy vegetables, there is still one more rescuer waiting. Spinach, a tender vegetable that carries a highly valuable source of calcium for your golden years. 6. Spinach. Gentle green leaves, silently fortifying your bones. Have you ever held a bundle of fresh spinach in your hands, with leaves soft like delicate silk, and wondered what makes this tiny vegetable special? For those over 60, spinach is a true savior for weary bones. In just 100 g of spinach, you can get about 99 ml of calcium, quite an impressive amount for leafy greens. Moreover, spinach is rich in vitamin K, magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants, all playing crucial roles in protecting strong bone structure. Vitamin K in spinach acts like a quiet builder, activating proteins to bind calcium into the bones at the right places, preventing calcium from drifting and depositing into blood vessels. Perhaps you've had moments sitting down when your knees made small cracking sounds, or felt heaviness in your lower back when standing up. That's your fragile bones speaking, asking for more care. Gently, a bowl of sweet, fragrant spinach soup each week serves as a soft remedy, quietly replenishing the silent wear and tear within every bone cell. And as if nature is always thoughtful, if you enjoy the rich flavors of the sea, there is yet another fish ready to help reinforce your skeletal foundation in old age. Salmon. 7. Salmon, the golden orange stream, nourishing every bone. Tissue. Have you ever enjoyed a pan-seared slice of salmon, its tender pink-orange flesh melting in your mouth? Beyond its delightful taste, salmon is a golden source of nutrients for bones entering the aging stage. In 100 g of salmon, there are about 20 milliliters of calcium, but what makes it especially valuable is its abundant supply of vitamin D and omega-3, the perfect duo that enhances calcium absorption and effectively reduces joint inflammation. Vitamin D in salmon acts like a guide, helping dietary calcium reach deep into the bone tissue rather than being lost through excretion. At the same time, omega-3 soothes silent inflammations around the joints, reducing the risk of stiffness or cartilage degeneration over time. Perhaps you have at times noticed slight swelling in your knees, especially after sitting for long periods or during changes in weather. That is the accumulated fatigue of your bones over many years. And each tender, flavorful salmon meal is like a refreshing stream flowing through every vertebra, nourishing flexibility and resilience even as time continues to pass. Yet, there is still another quiet gift found in simple everyday meals, where tiny yolks hide golden minerals reserved for joint and bone health. 8. Eggs. Tiny gems, silently nurturing joints and bones. Those round eggs, so familiar in every family kitchen, actually contain valuable nutrients for the skeletal system as the years go by. In each egg yolk, besides a small amount of calcium, there are also vitamin D, phosphorus, protein, and choline, all contributing to maintaining strong bones. Although each egg contains only about 25 milliliters of calcium, its natural vitamin D enhances absorption, making its bone-nourishing effects quite effective. Additionally, choline supports the health of cell membranes, protecting the bone-forming cells to stay strong and functional. Have you ever turned in bed and heard a soft pop in your shoulder joint? That's a signal from your joints and cartilage calling for more attentive care. By simply maintaining the habit of eating 3 to 4 eggs per week, you are quietly adding tiny gems that strengthen every vertebra, day by day. After all these familiar foods, there remains the queen of beans, storing an impressive amount of calcium that seniors should take advantage of. Soybeans. 9. Soybeans, the queen of beans that strengthens the aging frame. If there is a seed both small and mighty, capable of accompanying the skeletal system through many years, it is soybeans. In 100 g of dried soybeans, there are up to 200 milliliters of calcium. Urin, an impressive amount comparable to any animal milk source. Moreover, soybeans offer precious isoflavones that help slow down bone resorption, a major concern especially after menopause. Calcium from soybeans is easily absorbed thanks to its combination with magnesium, phosphorus, and plant protein, creating a solid foundation for the bone structure. Have you ever felt your hands slightly tremble when lifting something heavy, or perhaps experienced minor leg cramps in the middle of the night? These are signs of mineral imbalance within your musculoskeletal system, and just a few glasses of soy milk each week, or nourishing meals with sticky rice and soybean soup, will silently replenish your bones with sustainable strength, allowing you to walk peacefully and firmly through your golden years. With just simple everyday foods like milk, sardines, broccoli, tofu, almonds, spinach, salmon, eggs, and soybeans, we can gently nourish and strengthen our bones after the age of 60. The precious nutrients in each of these foods not only replenish calcium deficiencies, but also help clear the internal biological pathways, allowing the bones and joints to function smoothly and flexibly as they once did in youth. Because bone aging doesn't happen all at once, it arrives slowly, quietly slipping in day by day with every mineral deficiency. By the time we notice it, many are startled to find their joints creaking, their backs slightly hunched, and their hands less nimble. Yet fortunately, we can always begin again, starting today. Try beginning with one small habit. Add a warm glass of milk to your breakfast, a few slices of salmon to your lunch, or a gentle bowl of tofu soup to your evening meal. These seemingly small actions quietly lay the foundation that will keep your skeletal frame strong for the years to come. Because caring for your bones is never too late. At any age, the body is always grateful for every bit of attention we give it. Every nutritious meal, every healthy choice made for long-term well-being. Because you deserve to enjoy steady, peaceful golden years, where every step remains light and stable beside your children and grandchildren. If today you're still wondering where to start, try boiling a few eggs, making a broccoli salad, roasting some almonds for your afternoon snack, or simply adding a glass of soy milk after dinner. These small things, day by day, will weave a silent but powerful safety net around your bones. If today's video has been like a companion on your journey of caring for your health in old age, please click subscribe to continue exploring more gentle yet effective methods together with Senior Compass. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Share which of today's foods you would like to start with. Because memories don't just reside in our minds, they live in every steady step we take, in every firm hug with our grandchildren, in every time we stand up without pain. And it all begins with caring for your bones, starting today.